Hello everybody, it is Rachel with Rachel Q Stitches and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch. I do once in a blue moon talk about quilting, and I do have thrift store finds that have to do with crafting, mostly cross stitch, needlepoint, and some quilting, but you know, mostly hand stitching type stuff. Anyway, so if you are new here, thank you. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I would appreciate it. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. I did not film last week, so I have a ton of stuff. I went to a thrift store, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know what some of these finds will be, and I'm keeping some of them a secret. Hopefully they are all here. I didn't even look to see if I have them all. Okay, I do. All right. First, I am going to show you a finished object. It is almost FFO'd. I just need to mount it on some acid-free foam board and permanently stick it in the frame, but I have a hair in my eye. Oh my goodness, that hurts. But I'm going to show it to you. This is Flea Market Flowers. Now, it's not permanent. You can see. Oh, I'm so thrilled. Oh, okay. There you go. I love how this turned out. I really love stitching it. I love the colors. The chart was horrible to read. Fat Quarter Shop, if you're listening, you need to make them a little bigger. Those squares were hard. I made a few changes, and that was I left out the what I call brown flowers. So this center part right here was brown and pink, and I don't know about brown flowers. And then I substituted all the browns for purple, and then some of the centers I changed up. Like right here, I put the yellow flower has a purple center, the pink flower has a yellow center, and the blue flower has a pink center. I did those kind of, you can see my weaving loom in there. Okay, there you go, like this. I did those kind of changes to it. But all in all, I followed the pattern as it should be. And I love the colors in this. It is so bright and so beautiful. And I love the way it came out. So my frame is from the thrift store. I paid all of 25 cents for it. It had a 1990s picture of a shell that had water damage on it. And the frame was actually, do you remember in the 90s, that marble and black gold frames that they had all over the place? So I painted it with some brown chalk paint and put some brown antiquing wax over it. And there it is. I decided to frame it in brown because I believe that's how Lori Holt did hers. And I used an off-white fabric. It is an 18 count mystery Ada that I had in stock. I did use all the call for DMCs. So I thought the brown frame would be better than a white frame. And there it is. I am so excited. Yay! So my husband loves it. So he's like, we need to make you a wall to hang up all these things that you're finishing. So hopefully that'll get done soon. Probably not till Christmas break or summer break for him. But anyway, there it is. It is finished. Yay! I need to date it. I haven't done that yet. Oops. Guess I need to do that. So that is my finish. I am so excited to be done with Flea Market Flowers because that means I can start something new. So the next thing I finished is my Erica Michaels alphabet block, H. This is for my hashtag EMABC And so far, the only other person doing it that I know of is Shelly, Proverbs 31:22. And this is H, and it stands for home and herringbone stitch. And if you look right here, the rooftop, there is herringbone stitches. And I kind of, you know, when I choose color, when I first started doing them, I just chose whatever colors I felt like. And then I decided, well, let me see if I can match up with what they have. Sorry, this is my bad arm. If I can match up what they have. And I didn't look for the colors. I didn't look to see, you know, does it, you know, is that what the color looks like? I just went by the name. So this is on 28 count. mystery even weave that I have in my stash, and I am using thrift store floss. So that's why I just kind of guesstimate what color I think it might be. The green roof is a little iffy, but I remember back in the day they did have some green tile roofs. So anyway, this is the letter H. Yay, another finish. So then, let me see, what else did I work on? I worked on my custom piece made by Stitchin Mommy. This is a piece that had her chart up for me of my grandparents' pew in a local church here. And I did not get to work on it this week, but I did work on it last week. And I'm going to try to stitch some of it today. Tuesday's a busy day, so I don't get a whole lot done. But this is it. I finished the Thibodeau. I finished that tower. I finished the date 1931, which is the year my grandparents were married. And I'm starting work on Picard, which is my grandmother's maiden name. This is on chocolate even weave. I am, let me see, by Wilchelt. Witchell. You gotta say it fast. Witchell. Oops. I lost my other part of my paper. Anyway. This is done with DMC floss, which is what Stitchin Mommy charted it with. And I'm thrilled with it. I'm so excited. I was hoping to finish Picard not this week. There's no way on God's green earth I'm going to finish that this week. My grandparents' anniversary is November 25th. No, November 15th. November 25th is a birthday that I need to remember, but I can't think of who it is. Anyway, my parents' anniversary is November 15th. They eloped. He was a little bit older than her, and so there we are. Yay. I need to send an update to my aunt on that. She is one of my mom's younger sisters, and I've been updating her. She's my godmother. I need to slow down. We have had the night, let me tell you. It has been quite an adventure. I'll tell y'all at the end, hopefully. All right, next up, Eliza M. Stone by Whilst Iris Naps to benefit breast cancer research. For those of you that do not know, my mom passed away in 2018. She had breast cancer. And so I am doing this in memory of her. I am doing it on Touch of Pink Linen by, I don't remember, but it is crunchy as all get out. And I am using DMC variegated. I think it's 4240 or 4042. I'm not sure. But that is my progress. So I finished this alphabet this week and last week. And there it is. I love this stitch. I'm not rushing to finish it. You know, hopefully by my mom's birthday in March, it'll be done. But right here where it says Eliza M. Stone, I want to put my mom's full name, which is Alice Mary Thibodeau Jordan. And I want to put her year of birth and the year she passed on. So I might have to add a line. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do, but that's what I'm going to do with this one. It's dedicated to my mom. And my goal is to create a sampler for my mom and each of my grandmothers. And then I'll work on to the greats after that. My mom was named after her grandmother, so I really want to do one with her name. Her name was Alice Smith, which I know, this is Louisiana. Who's a Smith? But I think they were originally from Kentucky. Well, her dad was originally from Kentucky. So anyway, Alice Smith. Sorry, I thought I forgot a piece. All right, next up is City of Romance. This is by Stitch Rovia. It is by Emma Congdon. It is the Cross Stitcher magazine. I think it's 2015 maybe. It was a pattern in their magazine. It is now available on her Etsy site as City of Love, I believe. This is done on 14 count fabric that I dyed purplish lavender using Dynaflow dies, and I'm using the Anchor Floss from Joann's. And so I'm working on this level right here. This gray part right here, the road, you can see this is a scooter actually. But this road and all this gray took a long time because most of these are just chunks of color, which is what I love about this pattern. And just the chunks of color. So I had to do, this took me a good while, and then I finished my boats. And after this row right here, I'll be starting the 2 top pages. This was the 2 bottom pages. And I am still in love with this. I'm really liking the bright colors. I love samplers, and it's like, can we chart them in their original colors? Because I heard they were really bright and vibrant. And I love that. I mean, I love the look of the antique samplers. I really, really do. But boy, these bright colors just make me happy. So that is City of Romance. I love it. Love it. So hopefully, I don't think I'll work on it this week. I'll probably work on it next week, and I'm hoping to finish the 2 bottom pages. So that is that. And, you know, I was thinking about the Anchor floss, and I was looking at it, and, you know, how I like the idea of spools, because I can just look and see the color, the numbers on the top of the spools and the little box that they're in. But I don't like the storage, and I don't like the plastic. But I like the floss. It doesn't frog well, it tears up, but I really, really do like it. The colors are a little bit more vibrant, but anyway, I like it. I am working on Christmas Garden. Hold on, let me find it. By Blackbird Designs. This is in their Home for the Holidays book. I am doing this as a stitch along with the Contented Stitcher. And I did not get a whole lot done. But I did, here we go. I got my little deer filled in, and then I worked I worked on this, and I realized that this right here is scooched over 1 stitch, but I'm gonna make it work, and it's gonna look fine. And you know, c'est la vie. That is it. I'm using a 28 count mushroom Lugana with cauliflower DMCs, and it does require you blending 2 different colors. And there's some parts, especially in these, that I can really, really tell the blending. The red, not so much. The green, there are parts, but the in person, the 2 off-whites really, really show up. So I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to put Christmas Garden at the bottom, if I'm going to put our last name at the bottom. I am not sure, but it does call for initials, and there are 5 spaces, and there are 5 of us in our family, my husband and kids and everything. My husband and kids. There's no everything. There's dogs, but they don't count. So I will probably put our initials, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the bottom. I thought about putting Quibido, which is our last name, but I would have to chart it, and I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. So anyway, so that's my stitching. That's what I got done. Now this next part, you know, all my whining and complaining about everybody's hauls being so huge and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, well, be prepared. But first of all, I want to talk about something. Okay, I'm doing the EM ABC Sal, and I was watching Stitching Mommy, and she showed a Sal that she's going to start in January. And well, a project she's going to start. And she says, anybody want to do it with me? And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, that looks so nice. I think I want to do that. And then I was watching Judy at City Stitcher, and she said she's doing it. And I was like, hey, I texted my husband, I think I know what I want for Christmas. This is by the Drawn Thread. And this is along the same lines of the blocks. There's the letter A, and these are all the specialty stitches that start with the letter A. So I'm thinking about starting it. I'm not sure. This is just something that I'm tossing around. I really want to do it. I really am enjoying learning specialty stitches. So I'm not sure if I want to do this or not. I have the book, the threads, and all the little beady things for learning stitches. And do I really want another big project? I'm not sure, but just look at it. So I don't know. Head on over to Stitchin Mommy. It was in her video before last. I think she put a new one up yesterday. There's a video before that where she talks about it, and I'm really considering it, but it's $80 for all the charts. Each chart is 3 letters. And I think Stitchin Mommy and is doing hers one, kind of like I did with the blocks, one every other week. So I don't know. But boy, it's in the back of my head and it is looming there. I haven't decided yet. That's it. One more thing. That's not it. Okay, so now that I finished Flea Market Flowers, I have, sorry y'all, my hair's, I have a project that I want to start. And so I'm going to start it November 1st. It'll be my new month, new start. And this is Bethlehem by Imaginating. And I saw a new FlossTuber to me, and I'm going to try to find her link. But I had bought this, and I kind of had it in the back of mind what I wanted to do. And I started looking at on Instagram to see if other people did it, and I really think I'm going to do it. Several of them, they made the manger scene a different color. It's all done in DMC 3371, which is a black brown. I wanted to do mine in blue, and so I chose 2 blue. I'm going to do it on this right here, 28 count casual linen in natural from Zweigart at Hobby Lobby. And I chose 2 colors. These, I don't know if you can, no you can't. Anyway, this is more of a royal blue, this is more of a navy blue. And I showed them to my husband and I said, which one? And he said, there you go, you can see that better like that royal blue. And so what I'm going to do is I went to Joann's and I chose the, I can't think of what this is called, but it's the sparkly, and it's the same color as this royal blue, but it's sparkly. I don't know, can you see that? Sparkle, no. Anyway, I'm gonna do the manger scene in this sparkly color. I really wanted to do it, the whole thing on a sparkle fabric, but I couldn't find a color that I liked. So this will be my new project starting November 1st. And I'm hoping to have it done. It's not that big. It is, hold up, 42 by 282. So on 28 count, it's gonna end up being 3 by 20 in a 1/4. So it's really not that big. It's one color, you know, so I don't have to follow any set pattern. I can just stitch all that color and go. So this will be, like I said, something that I'll work on. Hopefully finished by Christmas, maybe. I have a frame that I bought at a thrift store that I think will work perfect for it. And so anyway, so that is my new start. So last, Saturday before last, when I was supposed to do my last video, my husband took me to our local creative reuse store. I said, I want to go and just look and see if there's anything new. And I was kind of looking for some fabric. Like I said, I want to start stitching what I have, which is why I'm so hesitant buying this, because I have so much. But I have a lot of patterns. I have a lot of floss, but I'm starting to get a nice little selection of fabric. And I have some fabric dyes. It's really neat. This creative reuse store, they sell RIT dye, like half bottles. So it's kind of neat for that. So we went, and he always drops me off and he goes and he walks downtown. So I'm going to show you my non-stitchy stuff first, which really it's kind of stitchy. I got me 2 more spools, which it looks like somebody might have tried to paint this one. Not sure. Got me 2 more, so I'm excited about that. I need to find something to do with them, but they would make neat scissor holders, wouldn't they? So I got me 2 more. Then I got these. These are in a basket labeled 75 cents each, and the girl thought that was too expensive, so she sold me both of them for $1. And I thought this would be neat to hang up either a small quilt or something stitchy related. So I got 2 of them for $1. Yay. And then I went in the stitching section. And the stitching section is behind 2 walls. It's like its own little room, and I love going in there because there's usually not a lot of people in. Well, there's usually on Saturday, there's usually nobody there. And y'all, I'm gonna show you. I saw this peeking out. I was like, ooh, that looks like some even weave in blue. So I started digging, and there's gonna be a little bit of crinkly. I'm sorry, y'all. I meant to take these out, but I found some patterns for $1 each. Yeah, lavender and lace. Can you tell? This one right here, $1. This is, now they're not in, well, one of them is in the package. I'm not going to open it up. So this was $1. This is Sweet Dreams. Right here. And then this one right here, Angel of Mercy. This one was $2 because it's still in the package. And then this one is my favorite, Angel of Autumn. Now, y'all, I don't do fancy ladies, but, you know, they're pretty. And then the piece, De Resistance, was $5. And it's the kit. It is the fabric, the floss, the pattern, the little beady things. It was $5. At one time it was on clearance for $4.19 at Hobby Lobby. Can you imagine? Anyway, isn't it pretty? And then I dug around some more. And I found this bag like this. Somebody bought the kit, but apparently decided to start it on some other fabric. So there she is, already started on this beautiful piece of fabric. And then inside was a photocopy of the pattern, a working copy it looks like. So y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to finish it, but I have this whole kit with fabric, and it's already started. So that kind of excited me. I was like, anyway, so then I found another kit for $1. It's called Jamestown Church, and I looked it up, and it's Jamestown Church, and it's, oh, I don't remember who did the pattern. That was $1. And then since I am from the heart of Cajun country, my husband got his bachelor's and his master's from USL that turned to UL Lafayette, and we are the Raging Cajuns. So this was kind of fun. And then I got this piece right here. Somebody was going to do something. So after looking at all this, it led me to wonder, did they get more? You know, was this an estate that somebody was getting rid of? Was this somebody cleaning out their things? I'm not sure, but I was like, I don't know. And then I found this piece. I saved the stitches. It was $1. I think I'm going to frame it just as it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there is another pattern for it, but it was $1. So I bought it because, you know, I couldn't leave it there by itself. And then I bought these. These were $1. They're just fairly newish handkerchiefs, but it's hard to find 100% cotton handkerchiefs. And these are 100% cotton. And let me see, I got 2 of them. I might just make a little wall hanging or something with them, or I might just use them in a quilt. I haven't decided yet. So I told my husband, I said, I don't know if that was an estate sale. I don't know if they got more. I don't know if because sometimes what they'll do is if they get a huge donation, they'll just put a little bit out at a time. Not a lot, just a little bit. So I went back the next weekend, this past Saturday, and I found some needlepoint. And so I'm going to show you that. So I found this little guy right here. He is already mostly done. All that's left is the white, which is what's on the needle. Isn't he cute? It's done. It looks like it's probably an 18 count canvas cloth. And he's done just in simple tent stitches. So I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't know who makes the chart. There's no signature if it was painting or what, or if they did it freehand. I'm not sure. But he's there. And then I got, and he was $1. And then I got this for $2. And he was precious. So like I said, this is all canvas work. This is all needlepoint. And they all look like, now this one has a name on the bottom, but I can't see it because they taped over it. So I might have to untape that and see if I can see the name. But I bought this bag for $1.50. And because I saw that it had some patterns and stuff. Well, one of the patterns is for Sweet Dreams. It's a photocopy, working copy. So I'm thinking all this is from the same lady. This is the photocopy, working copy. And in it was this paper that has all these different needlepoint. You can see there's that snowman I just showed y'all. And this folder that it says, enjoy, thanks, Becca. Don't know what that means, who Becca was, but Becca. So there is this. You can see that. There's this Christmas tree right here. This is a printed on design. It's not hand painted. Then there is this by Janet Burnett, hand painted canvas. Yo, these were $1.50 for all of these. I don't know if you know anything about hand painted canvases, but they're not cheap. Here we go, Santa. This one was originally $20, was bought at Village Needlecraft in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. $1.50 for all of these. This looks hand painted too, originally $22. And this one does not have a tag, but oh my goodness, y'all, look at this little upside down heart Santa. Isn't he precious? So if you know anything about needlepoint, let me know. I was just floored the fact that they sold it for $1.50. So then there's more, and there's more. I got this right here for $3. Now, originally it was a package, and I bought it because it looked like this. And it had this DMC Ada, which was this really pretty, it's 14 count, but a pretty gray color. I always use gray Ada. And this piece of, who has the orange? Is it Zweigart that has the orange? Looks like linen. Not sure the count. It's got a little pink stain on it, but it's on, oh, that's a feather. It doesn't have a stain on it. And then it has this, which is 16 count from Perman of Copenhagen. Oh, that's Will Chilton. Originally $7 at Hobby Lobby, went on clearance for $4. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I wish Hobby Lobby did that somewhere. And then I got this, hoping it would have the pattern of the flower that I showed you, Southern Charm. but it did not, and it was $2. Oh wait, hold on. No, it doesn't. Let me see. No, it does not have that pattern. But it's got some pretty flowers. And then I got this, Shadows on the Teche, right here. This is a plantation in the area. I think outside of New Orleans, I believe. My husband loves Shadows on the Teche, so I thought, oh, he would like that. Jackson Square. Can't go wrong with Jackson Square. A thing of DMC for 10 cents. And a Mirabella for $3 for Mirabilia. Did I say Mirabella? Mirabilia. This is Adia the Garden Fairy. Isn't she pretty? I don't know if I'm going to do all these, but I have them. So there you go. That was my thrift store find. I did find one more. That was not all my thrift store. Got these old vintage pillowcases. I like vintage linens. If you know me, I love vintage linens. If you've been here any length of time. Isn't it pretty? Little basket. One day I'll make a quilt with vintage linens and vintage fabric. One day. And that's it. That is my thrift store find. I was so excited. So I told my husband, I said, what you doing Saturday? I think I might want you to take me back. I'm going to try to go. Actually, I'm going to try to go. The store only opens Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think I'm going to go Thursday. Usually the lady that runs it is there on Thursdays and Fridays. So I might go and ask her, hey, do you have any more? Because if you do, I would like to buy them. You know, I like to pass them along to people who might be looking for things like that. You know, I think this one's out of print. I'm not sure about the others, but that's kind of something I'd like to do. So anyway, so that is it. I'm going to go back hopefully Thursday, maybe by myself. I just don't want to pay for parking downtown. Parking's free on Saturdays. So that's, you know, that's what I like to do. But anyway, so that's it. My husband was off last week, so we spent some time at home, and then, you know, I didn't video. And then yesterday, I got on the floor and I basted a queen size quilt that I want to use in our guest room. It is a mystery quilt from Bonnie Hunter that I did in 2016. It is the only mystery quilt I did, and I did it, the year my son, well, he graduated in 2016, and they're usually from Black Friday to around January, February. And I did it after his first accident in October. I needed a distraction from everything that was going on in our lives then. And I started to do the one in 2017, but we were in the midst of moving and packing, and I just did not have it in me. And then I just haven't done one since. Just haven't, you know, really gotten across stitching and haven't felt the urge. But I think I'm going to try to do it this year. And I should have been saving all of her mystery quilt patterns from the previous years, but I never did. I mean, she sells them. They're like $8. So if I really want to do it, I can do it. It's, you know, it's not going to break the bank or anything. But so I got on the floor and I basted it because I'm putting it in our guest room. Hopefully I'll have it done for Thanksgiving when my son comes. And I'll put a picture at the end of this video of that quilt. I showed it on my Instagram, and my back was killing me. So Shelly was like, you know, I told her my back was hurting. So I said, I am going to take a muscle relaxer and go to bed. So I took a muscle relaxer, and we were eating dinner, and I went to fill up my glass with water, and our water was out. And so I was like, oh no. So I called the city, and we live on a one street neighborhood. It's just one street. Across the main road is another part of the neighborhood, but they're on the other side. We're just one street on this side. They have several streets on that side. And the main road is being widened, and apparently some guy working on road construction busted a water main. So we were out of water all on our side of the neighborhood. And so she's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, don't worry about it. We have bottled water if we need something to drink, to brush our teeth, whatnot. And so I ended up going to bed at 6 o'clock. I told my husband, because I took the muscle relax around 4. I said, I'm done. I'm going to bed. So I went to bed, brushed my teeth with bottled water. And I woke up at 11 and I was like, oh no, I'm going back to sleep. So I went back to sleep. And when I woke up this morning, my husband was gone, and I checked his location. Sure enough, he made it to work. So I am assuming we had water. And then I checked and we did, but we're still under a boil advisory. So I am busting out the emergency. I don't drink bottled water. I just drink it out of the fridge. I have no problem drinking water out the fridge or the tap or whatever, but I keep bottled water, you know, if I'm going to be going or whatnot. And for emergencies when a water main is busted. So I'm drinking bottled water, which thankfully we had filled up our coffee maker before the water went out. So I had coffee this morning. So anyway, so that's it. We got a busted water main. We're still under a boil advisory. We've not gotten a call saying, well, they called my husband and he's at work. So I don't know, maybe he got a call saying we don't have to boil anymore. So that's it. We are done with this video. I hope to be back next week. I should be, you know, Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I will be back. Y'all have a great day, and I hope everyone does well. Get some stitching done, get some relaxing done, because the holidays are upon us. After Halloween gets really, really busy with Thanksgiving and everything. And so y'all take care. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.